squared plus this over here, this term, plus 1/2 a delta t squared. Now, look at this. This is so nice and tidy. This is 5a delta t1 squared. And that's our height. Now, to solve for just the a by itself, this is where it's just awesome. You've got a over here, and this is going to be h divided by 5 delta t1 squared. And that's your final answer. That's how you'd model it. So our acceleration is just the height divided by 5 times delta t1 squared. That's our first time interval. That's pretty remarkable. You can figure out what the acceleration is overall. Then the problem goes in and asks you to kind of estimate these values, and sure, you could do that if you wanted to. You could, like, I don't know, assume that each floor is 4 meters tall, and maybe this little time interval here, which would be, looks like there's 6 of them, it would mean that that's the time it takes to go from one floor to the next. Let's say that that's like, I don't know, like 2 seconds. So if that happened, so that would be delta t1 would equal this, and the height, well, it wouldn't be just 4 meters per floor, it would be 24 meters if it was 6 floors, and that's what the problem says. So 24 meters. So you put 24 into there, divided by 5 times 2 squared, and the final answer there is about 0.2 meters per second squared. Sure, that's an estimation of what it might be, and that's okay. So that is how to model the problem. You just need to take apart each one of these sections here and add them together for the displacement. Right. So if you can do this, then you're very comfortable. If you can just follow along with what I did right there, you're very comfortable with how this equation works. And that's all I really wanted you to do, is just become more familiar with this equation and be able to manipulate it a little bit more. Here we use some substitution again, a different kind of substitution that you haven't seen before, so that's sort of new. Yeah, you just have to be a little bit flexible to solve this problem and kind of understanding what this problem is asking you to do in the first place, which is not that easy. So I would never ask you a problem like this on the test or on a quiz, because it's just not very clear exactly what you needed to do. So that's what you should have gotten for a way to model it. I hope that made sense. And I'll see you on Tuesday. Happy Columbus Day.